You guys know how big of a camera hog this dog is. Sweetie loves the attention. Don't you love all the attention? So, Sweetie girl, you're gonna be excited because this video is all about you. That's right, it's all about you. It is. In this video, we're gonna be talking about all of the essentials that you need to take your pooch on the road.
Before I get into it, I want to remind everyone that there will be links down in the video description below to all of the products that we talk about in this video. And the first one that we're going to be talking about is actually something that took us a long time to finally figure out, and that is booties. And these are what we use for our pooch Sweetie, and the reason that we use these is because they're just rubber balloons basically, and they're nice and taut here at the top, meaning that she can't just flick them off her feet. We used to have ones that velcroed real nice and tight around her ankles, and no joke, no matter how tight we got these, she could always flick them off. She didn't even have to try and pull them off. She was just able to just kick them off, no problem. And we were having the toughest time finding really good ones for her, and we love these. And I know that there are a lot of different brands out there. There are a lot of options for you, and if your dog doesn't mind having booties on and they don't kick them off, then obviously you have a much larger variety of options for your pooch. Luckily, these work awesome for Sweetie, and the reason that we always want to make sure we have booties on hand for her is because she has sensitive paw pads. And what I mean by that is when we are out playing on, let's say, concrete, let's say trying to play fetch or something, we can only throw like a ball or a frisbee once or twice before she might rip her paw pads open. That's how sensitive they are. And so when we go out hiking on some rougher trails that might have like some sandstone for her to climb up, which has happened before, or if we're going to be doing like up a mountain and it'll be really muddy, these are awesome ways to protect her feet so that, you know, mud doesn't get caked up in there and she doesn't rub her paw pads raw by doing some harsh hikes. And these are amazing. I am able to get these on all by myself. It is better if David can help me because Sweetie doesn't like wearing them. But these have been the things that have worked the best for our dog. They do rip eventually, so they're relatively disposable, but they come in a pack of 12, I think? Yeah, 12 per pack. So that is 6 different times, and they're reusable if you don't rip them. So ours, man, I think we probably bought this pack over a year ago now at this point, and so just one little pack of these has lasted us forever, and I think there are like 4 pairs in here we still haven't used yet. So we love these. They're fantastic, and it keeps her paw pads nice and protected.
The next must-have to protect your dog when you're traveling is to have all of their vet records, their tags for all of their like identification, as well as, you know, proof that they have had their rabies vaccine on their collar, as well as a microchip in case they get lost. And we carry all of our pets' vet records in a folder right here, just like everything. If they go to the vet to see or to have anything done, we keep the records on us just in case, because you never know when a veterinarian that you have to go to on the road, you know, someone you've never taken your animals to before, may need to know everything that has been done to your animal, you know, period. And, you know, we have all of our proof of vaccinations in there. Like the really important one is the rabies vaccination, the certificate, so that, you know, if we want to take our dog anywhere or stay at an RV park, you know, they may want to have proof that your animal has been vaccinated for rabies. So we have proof of that. And also on her collar, we've got, you know, a little thing with her name on it and a phone number on the back with our names on it too, in case she gets lost, someone knows how to contact us. And we also have this little home again thing, which is her microchip. And so, like, if she gets lost also, they know that she has a microchip on her that they can check, and this has the reference number on it. And it's also really important to have the rabies tag on their collar as well. And that reminds me, her rabies tag isn't on here, but we have it, and it's because she just got her shots here while we've been in town, so we took the old one off, but we haven't put the new one on yet. We need to get that on so everyone knows that you are vaccinated. Yeah.
Along with having your vet records on hand, it's also important that you keep certain medications on hand as well. And I'm talking things along the lines of flea and tick medication, and there are two different kinds that we have on hand. We have this kind, yeah, you know what that is? Can you smell that? This is the kind that you just put a drop on the back of their neck and down their back, and it protects them for a month. We also have these ones, which are chewables, which are fantastic because Sweetie likes to lay in bed with us, and we don't want to get this greasy stuff all over us. So those are the two different types of flea and tick medication we have, but she also gets heartworm medication every single month. You know, yeah, are these your heartworm medications? She loves these because these are actually delicious. They're just chewables for her. I'm sorry you can't have one right now. I'll give you a different treat later, okay? And we actually keep a year's supply. You can see that there are 6 chewables. Oh yeah? There are 6 chewables in each one of these, so that's a 12-month supply of heartworm medication because we go places where there are all kinds of mosquitoes, huh? All kinds of mosquitoes. But these aren't the only types of medications that we keep on hand. We also keep other medications that Sweetie might need. This is it's actually a liquid, but it's used to dry her ears out. Sweetie, are you gonna go say hi to Daddy? You gonna say hi to Daddy? This helps dry your ears out because she actually gets frequent ear infections. We also keep other things on hand for when she does accidentally tear her paw pads open. Like we have hydrogen peroxide, we have Neosporin that doesn't have pain relief in it because pets can't, like if they accidentally lick it, that can be toxic to them, but if it doesn't have the pain relief, it's okay. Hi, thank you. We also have gauze to wrap her paws if they do split open, and we have medical tape to keep the gauze in place so that her paws can heal, otherwise she just licks them really raw. And so we keep all sorts of things on hand for our Pooch, and if you're just a weekend camper, obviously you're not going to need all of these things, but if you're camping for even just a couple of months, having the heartworm medication, flea and tick medicine that they need, and any other special medications for your Pooch is definitely something you need to make sure to pack. Right, sweetie? Right? Say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah.
I didn't know if you guys know this, but Rottweilers are actually lap dogs, and if we had a couch or something else that she could lay up on top of me, she absolutely would. But the next thing you want for your dog on the road are grooming tools. So big thing for that is like a brush, a hairbrush, and we use a Furminator. And the reason we love this, oh, I'm sorry. The reason we love this is because it does an excellent job of getting down to the deeper layers of fur. Oh, sweetie. For instance, Rottweilers have a double coat. A lot of people don't know that. So they have a really thick undercoat as well. And the Furminator really helps to get down into that undercoat and remove all the loose hair. And that's what really helps brushing her hair is after we give her a bath. You know, we dry her off as best as we can, but what really helps to get her dry is if we brush her coat after drying her off with a couple of towels, and that really helps her coat to dry completely. And then the next one, sweetie, you might not like me getting this out, are nail clippers. We clip Sweetie's nails. She's like, nope, don't like that. We clip Sweetie's nails ourselves. I know a lot of people don't like to do this because, you know, dogs, for the most part, don't enjoy having their nails cut. So you can try and find veterinarians on the road that will clip their nails for them. But, you know, since a vet isn't always nearby, we just have nail clippers on us, and we've learned to do it ourselves.
Something that you want to make sure that you have on hand, whether you're just a weekend warrior or you're thinking about going full-time, or say you just want to be out for a couple months and then head back home. And that is poop bags for your Pooch. And we love these. They're really nice and sturdy, and we have to clean up after Sweetie constantly. I mean, she's, you know, a medium to large size dog, so she leaves medium to large size piles behind. And she is not the only Pooch that we typically have to pick up after. Whenever we're out camping at a campsite, whether it's in a campground or it's out in the middle of nowhere, there is always someone that hasn't picked up after their Pooch. And it's actually a rule that you're supposed to pick up after them. So we're always good people, and we pick up ours as well as other little piles left behind.
The next thing you want to be sure to have when taking your dog RVing or camping is a doggy backpack for when you take your dog on hikes with you. We love having this for Sweetie because it allows her to carry you know, everything that she needs on the hike. So in these pouches, in this one, and then there's another one on the side, we put a water bottle for her so that she has her own water, plenty, of water for a dog on the trail. She also takes a little pack of dog food so that she can have lunch on the trail, and also the doggy poop bags that Ro just talked about. And we think it's really important that she be able to carry her stuff, especially because she is a Rottweiler, so she is a working dog breed, and working dog breeds actually enjoy having a job. Rottweilers were bred to pull carts to market, as well as, herd cattle and be guard dogs to guard the flock. So she actually really does enjoy this backpack. When we get it out, she is really excited and is like, hey, put that thing on me, because she knows it's hike time. And if we take, one of the cats, I should say Alice, we've never taken Butters on the trail with us, but if we take Alice, Alley Cat right here, on the trail, then Sweetie will also carry whatever Alice needs, food for her, as well as Alice's water also. And yeah, Sweetie likes this backpack. We really like it too. It's it clips in 3 points, so it stays nice and tight to her body. And something else that's important to have is a harness. And we think a harness is really important. See, I told you guys, she's like, yeah, put it on me. That's exactly what she did with the book. Anyway, we really like having a harness because, again, like I said, Rottweilers are draft dogs, and so they're bred to pull carts. So when they feel resistance, it makes them want to pull harder. And so just having the collar, it can, Sweetie will just, straight up choke herself trying to pull. And, if she sees another dog, or if she sees a person on the trail, she wants to go say hi so bad. And so just having a collar isn't very healthy for her, and it doesn't give us a lot of control over her. So having a harness allows us to do what we call briefcasing. There's this handle on the back, and if we see another person that we're passing on the trail, we'll grab her by this handle, and it gives us a lot better control of her, and it just keeps everyone safer. So yeah, we really like having a harness on the trail if it's a short enough trail that she doesn't need water and food, and then if it is a longer trail that she needs plenty of water and extra food, then it is a backpack that also has a briefcase handle.
Sweetie, are you going hiking?
She thinks she's ready. Hiking. Yeah, she thinks she's going hiking.
She's so ready patient. She's just like, yeah, yeah.
You're so good. Yeah.
Aw. So at this point in the video, I have to ask you guys, are you listening? We have gotten so many comments whenever we have Sweetie in a video and we're trying to talk about something. You guys say that you can't hear us. All you can see is the adorableness. So I'm asking you, can you hear past the adorableness? Are you still listening? Because this next item is actually really important too. When we take Sweetie on the trails and we have to give her food and water on those trails, we need to be able to give that to her in something. And so I mentioned this in last week's video, but we have this collapsible food dish. We use it for Sweetie, we use it for her food and her water, and we also have used it for Alice when we're on a trail. And it's really easy. It's really easy to clean too. It just pops right out, and it pops right back in.
The next must-have for your dog on the road is a place to sleep. And what we got for Sweetie is this really thick dog bed. It's really soft, and it's also very comfy. I think it has memory foam in it. It's really nice. We just picked it up at PetSmart, and it's huge because she's a big girl, so she needed a nice big place to sleep, and it just dominates this whole living area in the back of our trailer. And so we get it out for her at night, but during the daytime, in the morning when we all wake up, we take it out and we actually put it in the truck, and that's where we store it. But we actually also have a place for her to sleep in the truck on travel days, because all of our pets ride with us in the truck, rabbits, cats, and Sweetie, of course, on travel days. And so we have 2 blankets actually for her to sleep on top of, so that she doesn't just have to lay down on the hard floor of our truck. And, you know, the first is a king-size knitted blanket that we got as a gift, and the other is the queen-size comforter that came in our trailer when we bought it. So, you know, she's got really nice, comfortable places to sleep in both the RV and our truck. And I would show you those, you know, the blankets that we use and where she sleeps at in the truck. But actually the truck is at a body shop getting its hood and roof repainted right now because, you know, it's a 2004 and some clear coat is just like disintegrating off of it. So I can't show you that, but, you know, I can at least show you this bed. And then also what we do to keep, you know, just animal smells and all of her hair, because she sheds like crazy. Because like I said, Rottweilers have a double coat, you know, to protect our bed, because we let Sweetie up on our bed. Because like I said, we have to move her bed during the day. So we let her up on our bed during the day. We don't care. She can hop up and down as she pleases. But to protect our comforter, or our duvet, from, you know, pet smells and pet hair, is we place another blanket on top of it. It's just a king-sized fleece blanket. We call it the dog blanket, and it's that gold blanket that has been up on our bed, you know, this whole time we've been filming. And yeah, it protects our bed, and it keeps all the dog hair and smells from getting into our duvet.
Despite being as prepared as possible to travel with your Pooch, accidents and even fleas and ticks can still happen. And so it's important that you are prepared for things like that. And we are always prepared to take care of any tick problems, which Sweetie hasn't had any tick problems, thankfully. Wait. Knock on wood. But we have a tick removing tool like this. She thinks it's nail clippers. So
she really does. She does not like that tool. She's like, I don't like the look of that thing.
We haven't had to use this since she was a tiny puppy, but she still doesn't like it, so I'm just gonna leave it there. And there are all different kinds of tick removing tools, and it's important for you to read up. Don't chew on that. It's important to read up on how to remove ticks from your Pooch, whether you get a tool like this or you have some other method to get rid of them, but something that things like this or even just a simple pair of tweezers are really good for, with Sweetie especially, because no matter how many times it happens, she does it again, is that whenever we are out in the deserts, out west, whether we're in Arizona or California, she has a tendency to let her sniffer get the better of her. And that means that she will lean her face into a cactus or walk a little too close to one and get one in her paw or in her wrist or something. She'll just get the thorns in her. And she's a stubborn dog. Rottweilers are stubborn dogs, and so if you go to grab it to pull it out of her, she's not going to let you. And so having some sort of a tool that can pinch really hard like this, or a nice strong pair of tweezers to get things like that, or ticks off of your Pooches, is just really good preparation. Huh, pup pup? Huh, pup pup? I don't know if she'll ever learn from those thorns, though. I don't think you'll ever learn.
Never. And then the last thing that you need to make sure you have for your dog on the road, of course, is plenty of treats and toys. So we have a lot of toys for Sweetie, and we keep them in this little box. And that's not all of her toys. We actually have a lot more for her, but those are just the ones that she's into right now. A lot of other ones she doesn't really care about. And of course, you want to have plenty of treats on hand. Oh, do you want a treat, puppy? Oh my goodness. God. What's that?
She blocked the whole camera.
We'll give her a treat. She's been a good girl. She has been on camera this whole time. She gets a treat. Don't you think, pup? Don't you get a treat?
Don't you get a big old treat? Look at this gingerbread man. Okay, you gotta sit. Oh, she's prepared for it. Good shake. Good shake. Oh. She dropped it on me. Oh.
Because you gotta be able to reward your dog for being good, and Sweetie is one of the best. Sweetie, come back here.
She's such a good Pooch.
Sweetie, come here.
I don't think she will.
I know, it's just, bring it around, pup, bring it around. Because we've got one more thing to do. We've got one more thing to do, and then we're all done. And then we're all done,
you don't have to be a star anymore.
Yeah.
Mwah.
But that is all for this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys looking to take your dogs on the road, you know, so that you can make sure that you've got everything you need to keep your dog happy and healthy on the road. But that's all for us. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Sweet Pea. Say bye. Good girl. She wants more treats. Look at her. She's like giving out treats. I want more treats.
I'm sorry, you just had one.
Oh, give her another treat.
Oh my goodness, fine. This is from everybody watching, okay? Wait, hang on, let me find one that's not broken. Look, you've got one not broken. Oh wait, nope, that one's broken. One more gingerbread man, guys. Oh, Alice wants one too. No, you already did that one. Can you speak? Sweetie, speak. Speak.
You just straight up stole it.
She spoke, guys. That was her speaking. I like how she can say goodbye, but she can't speak when you tell her to. Ew.